exercises and ways that you can do lunges if lunges are bothering you. And it's so important that you learn how to do a lunge because we do lunges in everyday life. But I hear from a lot of people that my knees hurt, I can't do lunges. My this hurts, I can't do lunges. Whatever's happening, I want to help you correct that so that you can do lunges. The first thing that hinders a lot of people from being able to do a lunge is our hip flexors, okay? So we do this in all of our warm-ups. We're doing our hip flexor stretch, so you're tucking your hip under, pushing your hips back. If you need to do this a little bit more throughout the week, that might be you because you're feeling a tightness to that hip flexor that's not allowing you to get that full range of motion. It's putting a ton of pressure on your knees. If our hips don't work or our ankles don't work, our knees end up getting a lot of the pressure, okay? So your hip joint is a ball and socket joint. It's supposed to move like this. If it's not moving properly, the next joint down is your knee. Your knee is a hinge joint. It moves like this. So I really want you guys to really work on getting your hips loosened up so that you can engage your glutes, your hamstrings, your leg muscles so that you don't end up getting all that pressure into your knees. So that's first thing. Second thing is a great exercise that you can substitute for any of the lunge exercises while you're getting stronger is our glute bridge marching. So you're gonna be on your back, you're gonna lift up and do a glute bridge, and then I just want you to press through your heel and alternate sides, okay? So we're gonna go lifting up, alternating, pressing through that heel, alternating, back and forth, each leg, okay? So really, as I'm doing this, I'm keeping super firm here. The only thing that's moving is the leg that's lifting, okay? So everything is super tight through my glutes and my core, okay? The next thing to help you be able to do a proper lunge is we're gonna start from the bottom. So when we start from the bottom, it helps us to build the strength. So I'm gonna use my dowel here. You can use a dowel, you can use a broom, you can use whatever you have in your house that might help give you assistance, but I want you to start in a kneeling position. Okay, we're gonna start in the kneeling position using your dowel, and we're just gonna press up, okay? So we're gonna come down to that kneeling position, and then we're gonna work on pressing up. So down to the kneeling position, working on pressing up using that dowel. This is the first thing. Notice that my chest is tall, my hip flexor is extended. I see a lot of people do this when they do lunges. And if you're doing this when you're doing a lunge, I want you to start trying with the dowel and really engaging your muscles that you're supposed to be using in your lunge, okay? So that's the first one. Second is you're gonna use, once that gets comfortable, you can go to a split stance lunge. So what that looks like, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, hips are square, you're just dropping straight down, straight back up. You can put your hand on your hip and your hand on your knee, and it'll help you track straight down, straight back up. Straight down, straight back up. Once you get comfortable with those, the next progression is going to be going into a reverse lunge. So you're gonna be standing forward, you're gonna stay on the same side with the same leg. You're just gonna step back and then pull up through your front heel, step back, pull up with your front heel. Same thing on the other side, step back, pull up. Then once the same side gets comfortable, we'll go ahead and switch that to alternating legs. So it's the alternating back and forth, okay? And then once those get comfortable, we're gonna move into that forward lunge and then back. So alternating forward lunge and then so on, going on to our jumping lunges and things like that. So if there's a lunge in the program and you're like, oh, I can't do this, come back to this video and figure out where you are in the lunge progression and do that.